of Franchise Eats, and we are here for the very first episode of A Mouthful. You hungry?
I'm hungry.
What we eating? What we eating
so today we got some salmon, we got lobster tail, 5-ounce lobster tail, we got some mashed potatoes with some lobster inside of it, we got broccolini, and we got like a brioche roll, man, a little garlic butter. You ready?
Brioche roll. What's a brioche?
It's just like a fancy roll, to be honest.
Okay.
That's just
the name of.
Yeah, that's just the name of the roll.
Fancy bread.
Fancy bread, yeah, just another sect of bread.
But if you know me, you know I like to eat. So we're gonna go ahead and dive into smashing some meals and get into what's knocking in the entertainment world. So, Kim and Kanye getting a divorce.
Oh yeah, man, it's crazy.
I saw it coming.
You did?
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna finish eating first. That shit good as hell.
Thank you. It's brought to you by Franchise Eats, by the way.
Yes, Franchise Eats. But Kim and Kanye getting a divorce. I felt it coming after child number 2. And I was like, she gonna get all the kids out of this man so that she can be wealthy for the rest of her life and not necessarily do anything. Kanye will always be a relevant artist.
Right.
Right. Kim somewhat will always be relevant, but she has to work way harder to be relevant than Kanye will ever have to work to be relevant.
Yeah.
What she did wrong was marry a black man with a health issue. A lot of people don't know how to deal with people with health issues, you know, so
mentally.
yeah, so to be a woman who's not of the culture, no offense to her culture, but to be of some culture that's not relatively understanding of what black men and black women go through. Kanye lost his mom, he lost a lot of stuff, and then he had to deal with this whole bipolar situation by himself. And I just never thought, I honestly was shocked that they got married. I didn't.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I didn't think it would last as long. Like, I mean, you could kind of see indications of different things from those two. Like, Kanye, he said it in one of his songs. What was it, Gold Digger? He said,
literally, and then he married one.
And then he married her, so it was like.
But can we necessarily call her a gold digger?
No, not a gold digger, not at all. But he said something, it was a bar where he said something about marrying a white woman or something like that.
Oh, when he get home, he leave your ass for a white girl.
And then he literally did that. So,
get down, girl.
Go ahead, get down. So, I mean, I don't know, man. I didn't think it would last as long, but hey, you know, people go through what they go through.
That's true, but I don't know. I'm just not. I believe in marriage, but I also just understand too, just to be a devil's advocate, Kim, that's a lot of pressure to deal with a mental illness. And then Kanye spent a lot of time away from them too.
Yeah.
And he was having very sporadic moments, saying a lot of really crazy things. So for me, I'm just like, bro, like you're going a little far.
Yeah. And you never know what's going on behind closed doors. We only see what they get to, you know, what they show us. We don't know exactly what she's dealing with them as well.
And he named his kids North, South, East, and West. So what else can you expect from the whole situation?
Right.
They really played around with those kids' names, and I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah.
What you name your daughter, South?
Not at all.
North?
No, not East or West.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought it was just me.
Nah,
but,
I don't think I could go that far. You know what I mean? But teachers on, man.
But in another aspect of what's knocking, this whole situation with JT and Uzi, I'm just kind of like over celebrity relationships. I just feel like, but first, I mean, I don't know though. It's like kind of that thing is like, are you guys really into each other?
Right.
But from like a celebrity perspective, it's like, are y'all doing this for attention and for clout?
Yeah, to me it's like I never hear anything until I hear the one thing, a big purchase or something like that. I broke the table.
Trying to move too fast. This shit good.
Hey, she trying to eat that broccolini, y'all. Look, but no, you know what I mean. Like every time I hear something about them, this is just me because I look at different things. I look at the entertainment and I'll see like he bought her a Jeep or she bought him this and that, but I never see anything. I don't see them together. You know what I'm saying? Not often. And
But that's probably from being in the celebrity limelight though. Like you don't have a lot of time to be with your partner when you're touring and interviews and photo shoots, all this stuff. It's like really you have to be able to be with a person of that capacity. But at the same time, it's
a balance, right? It gotta be a balance though, right?
They're kids.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. Yeah.
They don't understand balance. Yeah. Everything is fast paced. Everything is instant gratification.
Right.
And it's just like, come on now.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true. I didn't even think of that. That's true though.
I don't know. It kind of just like throws me in the whirlwind. Like I want to believe that it's a real thing because it's cute and it's fun.
Yeah, and I like both of them.
Yeah, they very well. JT is very like 100% authentic from what I've seen. She really just be exploding like on the internet. It's so funny.
Right.
But Uzi, I kind of feel like, I mean, his music hasn't really been as popular as of late. So it's like, what can you do to put yourself in a position to win? Date one of the hottest girls, a city girl.
Hey, you on to something right there.
Listen, I'm trying to tell you, I've been really thinking I know this stuff. I probably don't know nothing,
but you know, it sounds good though.
It does. It does. So we gonna cheers to that.
Cheers.
That, these little motherfuckers are playing, do anything for clout.
What Cardi B said?
Literally.
Yeah, man.
So. It's good. It's nice and crunchy. The broccolini. So what's the difference between broccolini and broccoli?
Well, for me, the broccolini is with me. I roasted it as well as the way that I cut it. Instead of like the smaller pieces, I cut it and I let you get the stem so you can kind of get some of those nutrients or whatever you need, or whatever we'll call it. And then I think that's, to me, that's the difference. Because usually broccoli is like this piece.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, little cutlets and florets.
Cutlets and florets and stuff like that. So it's just a cut of the broccoli, that's all. They just got all these words for different stuff.
Broccolini. The leany because it's longer, period. So now we're going to talk about the culture. For the culture is where we go in, we dive, and we figure out why people who look like us, talk like us, walk like us, do some of the crazy things that they do for the culture. So, social media clout. It's a sick world.
It is, man. People, they living for the IG likes, man. They doing it for the gram. And this time, you know what I mean? They are really doing it for the gram.
What do you mean by that?
What I mean by that is like some of these entertainers, artists, they get on Instagram and they doing things just to either get on or either like help their brand and stuff like that. Which I mean, I guess in this industry now is either a gimmick or either you really artistic or you really can, you know what I mean, you really can do it. But for some, they have to you know what I mean, get the clout off of social media. So
but I mean, the way I'm seeing it, even with the relationships we were talking about, right? Like people are literally just going after these YouTube relationships, these kids, and the thing we have to remember is a lot of these people are very young. Yeah. So you have adults, let's say millennials, looking at Gen Z and saying, wow, I want to live a life like them. And it's like, no, you don't. These are, in some capacities, yes, it seems fun. It seems what we're used to from when we were young and in love, or young and just free to do whatever we wanted to do.
Right.
When you really think about it, it's like they're literally doing things like breaking each other's PS3s, shows how long ago I played something.
All the PS5 and things like that.
Like breaking games.
Yeah, like just trying to get the click. Like
just for a click, and you know, there are people dying. There are TikTok stars dying.
And stuff that they're doing is crazy.
Instagram stars dying. It's just so much clout driven stuff going on that it's just like, when will it stop? You know, like will it stop? And it's kind of bittersweet because social media, you learn a lot. You know, this is like our first source of news. That instant gratification is just right there. But it's also like people are not understanding that these are people's images of what's great.
Right.
They don't see the ups and downs.
Right.
They don't see that life be hard.
Yeah.
But I think it really does need to be some type of balance. Like, social media clout is disgusting.
Yeah.
And I think it's ruining our people overall. Yeah. Like, we already didn't understand the value of a lot of stuff.
Right.
So you have a part of us that's like, ooh, now we can learn more about the value of things. Then you have a bigger part that's just like money, cars, clothes. It's even worse than it used to be. So, you know, I just think these artists, they don't like saying that I shouldn't be responsible for this, that. But actually, yeah, you're a musician, you're a celebrity. Now you wanted to be that, to be of influence to people. So now you have to live in that.
Yeah.
So
that's very true.
Yeah. Now we're going to do anything for clout.
They do anything for clout.
They do anything for clout.
Like, man, shit.
Throw that shit away.
Knock it off, man. Like, shit.
I talk to some of my friends in media all the time, and I just be like, I wish sometimes I did not have this level of whatever. And it ain't even no big level. I'm very normal. I'm a very regular ass person. Yeah. But it's still a lot because people are like, Nitty!
Right,
and it's just like, please. Like,
right, I got you. I definitely.
I just want to go hide in a corner and just like not be here.
Yeah.
But also, I love people, you know? So it's like being yourself puts you in positions of clout-driven things. But it's like, how do you keep people in the position to know that it's still a normal thing?
Yeah, it's a normal thing.
So.
For me, I don't know.
We don't do anything for clout.
Yeah, at all. All I do is cook and chill, man, to be honest.
Good ass food. I keep saying that, like, it's really good. Like, I haven't even touched the lobster, but this salmon got me over here, like, drooling while I'm eating. That's when you know some shit is next level. So thank you for next leveling my taste buds today, because they deserve.
They deserve.
They deserve.
No problem, man. Anytime.
We're going to get it off our chest, okay? It's time for some edumacation.
Edumacation. I heard her. She said it right.
Why don't we own property? Now, for those of you who don't know, I am a realtor. A very untraditional realtor. But a realtor at that, and a damn good one, I will say. And what I'm learning is that there are so many things that we just don't know when it comes to property ownership. Like paying rent. How much you pay for rent?
Rent, $1,200 a month.
How many bedrooms you got?
4.
Damn, where you live? Hold on, wait, I might want to pay rent where he live at. The suburbs.
Yeah.
But, okay, let's say it was...
Well, I know in Chicago, I know that's dead.
Right, $1,200 is damn near 1 bedroom.
Yeah. Or a
maybe
studio, some places a studio.
Right? So, think about it this way. You're paying a landlord to fund their home.
Right.
Or to fund their trips or whatever.
Whatever they want to get.
And you sitting here missing out on trips because your whole work check is going to rent.
Yeah.
Home ownership, I don't know why. Well, actually, I think we don't own it because we don't know how to own it. Yeah. Having a job gets you in the door, first of all. You can't just have $500 in your bank account and be like, oh, can I buy a house? You know, I have enough next month to pay for a mortgage. No. It's a system, you know, it's a process that goes along with home ownership and buying property. Right. But it's very easy to do that shit. Like, all you need, a 580 credit score, which you can fix. I bet y'all don't even know how to do that. Another day, another time. 580 credit score gets you in the door. 640 credit score, get you a grant, down payment assistance, and they even have stuff now where you can get up to $40,000 worth of debt removed from your student loans, and up to $5,000 in down payment assistance.
I'm gonna get with Nitty.
And your tax returns, file your taxes, because Uncle Sam, whoever he is, that white man, we don't know him, but we gotta pay him. But that helps you to get into a property to where you show 3.5% of a payment, you know, like a $100,000 house, you show $3,500 in your bank account. You might not have to use that $3,500 down for the down payment, but you have to show it so the mortgage people can say, oh, you can afford this. So it does take a sense of saving. But these are literally all things that we don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's literally a process. And people come to me every day like, oh, I'm ready to buy a house.
Right.
Can we go do it? Like, what do I do? And I'm just like, okay, what's your credit score? How much money are you making? Well, I work for myself. Do you have 2 years worth of tax returns?
Right.
It's unfortunate, but I'm learning that it's not our fault.
Yeah.
You know?
Because I think like sometimes our parents and grandparents didn't really know, so they didn't have the tools to kind of teach us, you know what I'm saying? So now, but I feel like we taking over the torch though. We're kind of getting into financial literacy, you know what I mean? Home ownership, just ownership, period. Think about our generation. A lot of us don't want to work for nobody. We're not working for, you know what I mean, anybody. So I think it's just gonna take for us to, you know, keep working and keep owning and keep like you said, keep doing the things that's necessary to own. But you should let them know how they can get your home ownership to your book.
Well, since you said something, I wrote an ebook, y'all. It's called The Home Buying Process, and I'm going to talk about it probably every time we come on this show because I have to get it off my chest. I really want us to be great. I want us to be better than where we are, and with that, it takes understanding. And y'all deserve it, you know, like we deserve to be in the same positions that other people are in when it comes to teaching your family and your friends and your children about home ownership, life insurance, you know, it's so many different things and we just owe it to ourselves to be great. So I just had to get off my chest. Thank you for listening to my TED Talk.
You got it off your chest.
Now I'm going to go ahead and dive into another bite of salmon.
The people learned something. That was dope, man. I think that's what we need. We need more nitties, more people to give the information, give the game. Because a lot of people, they don't give the game. They don't let people know what it is that you need to do, the process, the steps. Because we don't know. You know what I'm saying? Some people don't know.
I didn't know. Before I was a realtor, I didn't know any of this. But I'm just very glad that I do know it now. And I do have a goal, you know.
Right.
By the end of the year, I'm really trying to turn people into homeowners. But
that's dope, man.
We'll see. 100 people is my goal. I probably got about 7 so far.
Y'all hear her? Let's do it, y'all.
100 bring it to owners on God. It don't matter where you at, we can do it. Period.
Let's do it.
Period. You see the period.
Talk about period, cool.
Y'all, it's time for the party.
The party is here.
The wings is here. What kind of wings we got?
Man, these are my Henny wings, man. These are my Henny wings. I make a special sauce for those.
Listen, drinks to that because Henny wings, bro, we love Henny wings.
Henny wings.
So now, we're about to get into the NitPix. One thing about me, I love music so much. I literally listen to every type of music you can imagine. Like, I'm super into all the sounds, right? So if you are ever interested in submitting your music to be heard on A Mouthful, you can go ahead and submit it to my Breaker campaign. It's in all of my links in my bio. You can go to musicbreaker.com, find it there, or you can just go to my Instagram page. You'll see the information there as well. So it's definitely going to be a vibe. Today we have 4 songs that we're going to be featuring on the NitPix playlist. So we're going to listen to the songs a little bit and then talk our shit, see what we think about it, how we feel about it. And we just going to kind of vibe out, you know. So let's go ahead and get to the first song. Let me go to this artist. Her name is Ivy. And the name of this song is called Toxic Love Affair.
Oh, shit.
She just released this on February 8th. So.
Sound like a hit already, though.
Toxic Love Affair. Listen, that's fire. So, we're going to go ahead and listen to a little bit of it and then talk about it, man. You ready?
Okay, bet. Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. Let's get to it.
Sweet.
Like birds and butterflies, we was riding high.
me she can get drastic.
Drastic, yeah, I'm fucking with it. I ain't gonna lie. I'm fucking with it.
She said that was the most beautiful song about messing a man up that I've ever heard.
Yeah. Yeah, she was sliding on that too.
Really sliding. Like, I really want to know where she's from now. Because that was definitely a vibe. She gave me her YouTube channel, but Ivy, I need to find you on Instagram or something because
where you
girl,
at, Ivy?
That's a vibe.
Yeah. You know
what she was saying about Angela Bassett? Hold on.
She was about to get into it.
But then you whisper, baby, you the only one I want, girl, even though you try.
She said, girl, you the only one I want, girl.
Oh,
Now, I ain't gonna rewind it, but I don't know if she said girl or boy. I'm gonna have to listen to my personal time, but Ivy, you got a hit. I'm really rocking with that. Like, cheers to that, and Henny Wing to that as well. Because
I'm rocking with it for sure. I'm definitely rocking with it.
First of all, these wings,
they busting.
bro.
Bro. On for them.
On for them great. They couldn't say
Thank you.
I got a whole plate of these hoes today. Can you believe it?
Hey, it's party time. We gotta listen to these artists, man.
Yes.
And get some of the Henny Wings for sure.
Yes. So our next song is by an artist named Matthew Hunkins, and the name of the song is called "Watch Me, Dog." R&B, dancey, retro kind of vibe. You know, for all my DJ friends out there, the 120 BPM, so you know what that means. We're going to go ahead and get with Matthew Hunkins, Watch Me Dog, and see what it's all about. So let's listen. Okay, I'm gonna stop you, Matthew. I like the chorus. I think it's hot.
Yeah.
Good little hook, you know?
Yeah.
Could be mastered a lot better.
That's what I was thinking.
I think the song has great potential. Even your verse. Is this shit in my mouth?
No, you good.
Alright. Y'all.
You good.
I'm like, it's food in my mouth, in my teeth, everything, but
You good.
no, I really like the song. I think it's definitely a vibe. But it just needs some proper mixing and mastering. So one thing artists don't do often is invest in that mixing and mastering because they homies say, oh, I could do it, right?
Right.
Don't always go to your homie. This song got hella potential to be a vibe. I can hear people playing this at house festivals.
Yeah, the potential is there. What's your name? Matthew Hunkins. The potential is there, bro. Like,
yes, Mr. Matthew.
Mixed and master, bro. I'm telling you, you never know it. You know, just putting a little investment into yourself, man.
Yes, but it's fun. I do like the hook.
I like it. Just like I said, mix and master, man.
Yes.
I like it.
But thank you for submitting that. I'm rocking with it.
Keep working, man. You dope.
So now we're gonna play this song by Sayitaintporsh. It's called Scam Likely. This young lady is from Detroit. Is very tough, very proper.
Tough propaganda.
I think that's why I like Detroit because they really saying some stuff and you can hear them clearly.
Yeah.
You can literally hear everything that they're saying when they talk and they mess. So we're gonna go ahead and let this song by Miss Portia play, and y'all let us know what y'all think.
Let us know.
Oh yeah.
These wings fire. I'm sorry, I can't help it. I'm just wondering.
And I told your nigga, catch me if you can. He said I'm pretty, trying to do it on camp. No, man. Can you chill for a second? Goddamn, cause I don't eat meat, and you acting like a hand. Shit, I'm
saying this, Portia.
Hey, Portia, you went in. She say, what she say?
The nut shot? Give him a nut shot?
No, she said, I don't eat meat and you looking like a ham or some shit. I'm like, damn, okay.
She said, I'm living with a man who scam. Period. We love the scammers. We love them. No, I'm just kidding.
Say it ain't Portia.
Am I kidding?
You got one on you. You got a hit on you.
Yeah.
I'm fucking with it.
I love it. I love the beat. I love the simplicity of like. It's so simple but that it gives you enough for you to hear her.
Yes.
That's what it is. You Detroit, you can hear everything they're saying.
It's so clear, dude. Like that. I love it.
You a winner.
Yeah.
That's going on. I hope it's on like the streaming platforms because that's going on the NitPix playlist for sure. Like, and it's probably going to stay on there for at least a year. I don't change songs out. If I really like a song, it's going to be on that playlist because
I'm still listening to Nip.
You looking like a ham.
G.
Got a kid named Cam. I ain't your baby mama. Come on now.
Hey, she went
I
crazy.
love it.
I fuck with it. I fuck with Detroit artists though, but she went in.
Detroit's something different. They so tough. They will really hurt you.
Yeah.
That's the thing about
but
Detroit.
But they will tell you how, and you're gonna understand them too. Like.
Literally. So this next song that we're listening to, as we munch on these Henny wings, that I'm so in love with. Like, I'm in love with your wings.
Hey.
Is it okay if I propose? Have you ever, like, do you deal with separation anxiety if I take your wings from you and marry them?
Nah, it's okay.
Alright, cool.
I wouldn't mind.
As long as we all good, because me and the wings have a thing going on. You feel me? Me and Mrs. Wings.
I did you.
Got a thing going on. Okay, I quit. But we're about to get into this last song. It is from Cody Mo. A Chicago native, Southside. You can tell from his picture on his YouTube that this is a man from the Chi-Town. And we're going to go ahead and vibe out with him real quick with I'm on a Roll.
Let's get it. Second best batch.
Second best batch. You better make the best batch every time.
I'm in the zone. I got a drip, schoolwork clothes. I was a boss, gave me a check, but I'm a king. I sit on my throne. Life is a gamble, let's get it on. I'm on a roll. Used to spend my money on bitches, but now it's just clothes. I flow through the
Period.
We go to the birds, I dig in the
But you can still spend it on me if you want to. Call me Cody Mo. Used to buy clothes from bitches. Now he's spending on himself.
Hey.
Call me. Spend it on me. It's okay. You can, or you can just send it to my Cash App if you know.
Hey, and that boy got a clothing line and shit too. So man, envy me. Polar Rich Kids, man, Get Dressed Chicago. Go fuck with him, man.
We like you, Cody Mo. This is a vibe, and that definitely is going on in their picture as well. Just because it's really, I like to wop a lot. So if a song can make me throw my hand up, I'm literally throwing the chicken up while I'm sitting here. You feel me? Like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
That's a vibe. So thank you, Cody Mo, for being great. Being from Chicago. The Midwest is the best.
For sure.
And this isn't the end, y'all.
Not yet.
It's the end of our talk show, but it's the beginning of our virtual concert series. The NitPix virtual concert is going to be a big part of everything we do every single week with y'all. And to start us off for Women's History Month,
shout out to
and the very first episode of this show is a literal live sound concert. No edits, no dubs over voices, nothing. This is these artists giving you real, in the moment vibes. And our first star is Saneit. She goes by iamsaneit on Instagram. I love this girl to death, and she did a great job shutting it down for this virtual concert for y'all. So until we talk to y'all again, what we want to say to them?
Shout out to me. I also want to say, man, today marks 8 years on my cousin Preston's death. Man, I want to say rest in peace to my cousin Preston. Love you, brother.
Rest in peace, Preston. We love you. We here for you. You good?
Oh yeah, I'm good.
It's all love.
It's all love.
Let's take a shot.
Let's go.
Taking shots for Preston. We up here with you.
Let's go.
We'll see you one day soon. We're going to turn up with Jesus. Is it wrong to say that? I don't think it's wrong to say that. We can turn up with Jesus. Ain't got to be no alcohol involved.
Jesus wants us to turn up.
He drink wine.
He wants us to turn up. He telling us to turn up right now.
Period. So drink that shit. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus.
Thank you, Jesus. She finna hit the go, so that's it.
But without further ado, we present to you Saneit. And until we talk to you next week, peace, love, and anyways.
Let's go, Saneit. Let's go.
Yo, what's good? Welcome back to the NitPix virtual concert series. Today, I want y'all to welcome Saneit.
Come on.